Hey guys, Rivethead here. Welcome back to another episode of Avowed. I'm pretty sure we're closing in on the end, so...
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No. Why is this? Gods. I can't. What's happening here?
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. This place is Pedraku in many ways. This may be among the least of it.
Iancu. Viate. I left you behind when I left Solace.
And I've found you once again, old friend.
You? No. What kind of blessed brain scramble is this?
Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I remember this. Tukte Dragu if you think... No, I don't want this. Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
Oh, not much. I only remember fear, and sadness, and you as a kid picking me up and taking me to Solace.
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I can't do this, Iancu. I forgot this for a reason.
And that's why you're here, Nimdut. You can't face a god with piles of Saka in your soul. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
You kept everything a secret from me. All that time. A best friend doesn't do that.
I thought I was protecting you. We all were. Why expose a child to such a traumatic event?
You handled it just fine.
Did I? Look at me. Name a single day when those memories didn't hold me back. I was afraid every day. I needed you to ground
do
me.
this with everybody? Oh my god.
I never realized what you were dealing with. Gods, I'm sorry, Viate. So, what do we do now?
He's dead. Let it go.
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. I don't know. I can't. It's too much. Not this and everything else too. It's too blessed much.
I understand that, Viate. I really do. I'm glad to hear it. Marius is worth the effort, I promise you.
Don't listen to him, Envoy. If he knew anything at all, he wouldn't be dead.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was Good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Okay. How did you dodge that? Okay, let's do... Okay.
No one was left to clean up the battlefield. Now it's just a time-forgotten ruin. Protect the envoy!
Here we go!
Great.
Heal yourself! Quick! Done it better.
What did I miss? That sucked.
That'll show him.
Sure. I got a health potion. Ring of amplification. Okay. I'll bite. I like that. Okay. Found my own goddamn way in.
I recognize this. It belongs to Tama.
Are you seeing this too? No. No. This can't be. This room. It looks just like Tama's. Tama. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken. I can't focus on his face. His features keep...
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore.
You can't see his face here
I used
because
to
you don't know
remember
his
his face
anyway.
so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering, and now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. And now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Better than I could have said it. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end.
Okay.
Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain? True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Good to know. Do this thing. This is that door that we couldn't open before.
Ready, aim.
There you go.
Another win, but who's counting?
Not me.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
she's seeing her parents.
What is the meaning? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why They have a sick sense of humor. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and...
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I...
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You... heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing. Indeed, Sapadal learned to whisper.
What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sapadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. Drawing pictures on the walls of their cell.
Wow.
It's almost too sad to imagine.
No shit.
One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness. Easier said than done. Damn it. I can't believe I'm about to say this. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, They overreacted.
Yep.
How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay.
We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
No, I'm not going back there. There we go.
Incredible.
I should have brought my sketchbook.
Another one of these fucking things? Jesus Christ. Sweet baby Jesus, that was rough.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Getting sick of all the damn fighting. Okay, what's this here? Okay, I need to get up there. Stop it. I'll take that. Okay. There we go. Okay.
There's something about that building over there. Looks like the kind of place Yahtzee would love.
Okay, we're not going to go that way anymore. Apparently I did that one. That's how I was supposed to get over there. That hurt a little bit. Thank you.
Another glorious battle.
Don't have to fucking like it much. This is fucked.
Let's take a break before we...
Yep. Get all healed up and do all of the upgrades and anything we can do.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming. Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Oh, you don't have to worry about getting to see that vision of Tom. Now that... Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than...
I had a feeling you might... I'm not sure I've really worked through... I feel like...
I'm just bypassing a bunch of the stuff.
I think so. Truth, now...
We never fucking found out.
So am I. None of it.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
I'm going to just say phrasing.
Glad to see I've rubbed off on you, Envoy. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy.
He sounds very
And yet
familiar.
you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Sappadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
Perhaps you don't need to understand. Your natural instincts are working hard enough.
Yeah, they are.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and Udat.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor, and actually heard. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A thing. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Yeah, look at us.
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
No.
just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Before we turn in for the night, I'd like a word in private. Nothing serious, just planning out the rest of my life.
Okay, I'm going to pause things here, and I will see you guys in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.